Good morning, my friends. Hope you're all having a wonderful morning. I'm about to get ready for work and I thought I'd just bring you along. Starting off with Hydra Beauty, I think it's called. Yeah, Hydra Beauty Camellia Water Cream by Chanel. I just have some moisturizer on my face. That's it. But this one is actually a very nice primer sort of thing. It feels a bit hydrating, so I mean it's somewhere in between the moisturizer and the primer, I guess. But it smells delicious. So if you're into fragrance stuff, you will love it. If you're not, this could be a little bit of an issue. It's not a scent that lingers, but it's prominent. You can absolutely smell it. A bit of red face from all the tugging. I'm then going to go in with the Just Cavalli and Kiko stick. I think you could probably get these still. These are a limited edition one, but they had quite a few a couple of weeks ago when I was in Spain, and they usually have pretty good stock when you look at the website, so you should still be able to buy these. I'm in the shade 4. Absolutely love this one. And whenever I've worn it and I've taken pictures, it looks good, which I am very pleased about. It does have a somewhat of a resemblance to the Christian Dior one, and I love that one. I only have that one in a lighter color, so I can't wear that right now. So this is an excellent choice for when you have a little bit more color. Well, when I have a little bit more color. I think it's an excellent choice all around if you don't want to spend all that money on buying a Dior one. But the Dior one I absolutely love. So I will be keeping on buying those ones. I'm not sure if Kiko has another stick foundation like this, or if this truly just is a limited edition that's not coming back. I hope not, because it's a very good product. I've been very, very happy with this one. I'm going to apply a little bit more. And when I use this, I don't feel the need to have any sort of concealer on, because it does give me a little bit more coverage than I normally get when I have my light tinted moisturizers and foundations, obviously. But I really like this one. It doesn't feel like you have a lot on your skin, and I don't think it looks like it either. Hope the lighting is okay. I don't know what to do about my lighting. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to paint my room dark blue. It's not made for filming, it's made for sleeping. And I sleep very well in it. So in that sense, it was brilliant. But filming wise, I think it gets it a little bit darker. Oh, and I have got some new piercings I haven't shown you. This is an old It Cosmetics brush. Absolutely love this one. Considering buying another one just to have two when I'm cleaning one of them. But it's a very, very good brush. I very much enjoy the It Cosmetics brushes in general. I have a couple. I have a few other ones somewhere. I cleaned my brushes this weekend. That's one. I have 5 of these. So cleaning my brushes takes a while. And when my lovely essays at Chanel ask me if I need another brush, no. I will never ever need another brush, probably. Need is a strong word. Want, yes. but need, no. I have, well, I can show you. I can't bring them all out, but that's another one. And I have tearing down the plates like that. And I have, yeah. And there's more. So I'm not going to show you all of those. Those are quite boring. I am then going to go in with the Westman Atelier bronzing stick. I have bought the color Toast. I have Olay, which is the lightest one, and that one works fine for winter time. But I really like the undertone on this one. It is a little bit grey, but it's also a little bit red. So I have been eyeing this for quite some time, and I pulled the trigger. I bought it. So I'm hoping that it will be well. Real Techniques brush. Because I obviously turn a bit red when I am in the sun. So that's the way I naturally bronze. Sorry, got a bit worried that I wasn't recording. If you hear weird noises, they are tearing down my neighbor's house. They are rebuilding a new one. So I have a construction site just outside one of my windows. And the windows are all open because it's summertime. Not like it's really hot in Sweden right now, but it is nice with the fresh air. My pollen doesn't enjoy it though. Taking some more. I like this color. It is a somewhat like pinkish, reddish. This is excellent. Oh, and I did buy the Chanel bronzer. This one right now is a little bit pale and a little bit grey on me. This one will be excellent when I'm a little bit more pale. I have tried it. It doesn't do much right now, but I wanted a bronzer that I use. I don't use that much bronzer in the summer actually. I use it sometimes, but I actually wanted a bronzer that I can wear, especially in the winter time. And that's usually when I struggle because I get like white as a sheet, whiter than my shirt. But actually, I'm not sure if something's changed because last winter I wasn't as pale as I normally am. So maybe that's the upside of being in perimenopause, which I guess I am. Don't have any major issues thus far, knock on wood. But I am 47, so I'm definitely there. So I am hoping that maybe my pigmentation has returned, because that one sort of disappeared when I was a teenager. There we go. I quite like that. Well done. Really good, Westman Atelier. And I didn't plan this very well ahead as usual. I am going to put on some highlighter. I'm not sure what, so I am digging around in my drawers. I will be using my Victoria Beckham one. This is the one in Pearl. I was about to say Pärla because that's what the Westman Atelier one is called. And it means pearl in Swedish. But this is Pearl. Victoria Beckham, love this one. But if you have the Pärla by Westman Atelier or the Clear Baume Essentiel by Chanel, you are good. They are very similar. There is a slight difference, of course, but you absolutely do not need all three of them, like I have. but I am clinically insane, so major shopaholic, makeup shopaholic here. So I have the Tom Ford blush. This one was actually a recommendation. I've seen it from several people, including Alicia Archer. I mean, obviously Alicia Archer and I don't share the same color, but we do share the same love for colors. And she also has a slightly neutral face, although darker than me. This is Tawny Veil, and I just found this color very, very interesting. And I don't really have anything like this. I have a very, very old Dior blush. I'm going to show it to you. We are talking before I met my husband, so it's more than 25 years old at least. Well, you remember this packaging, so I'm guessing late 90s. Yeah. And I have absolutely loved this one. And they are a little bit similar, but this one is a little bit darker. Still love this one. Still use this one. Very much expired. Still works. So you are good. But this one, absolutely love this one. So I'm going to put it on for you so you can see what it looks like on a slightly paler skin. And this is actually my first powder blush from Tom Ford. I didn't have any other blushes, and I really like it. It's a lot of pigmentation, as you can see, which I'm very happy about because I like blushes that show up. The Chanel blushes I like, but they are very, very, very light. And I do prefer a little bit more pigmentation. So, I mean, I use them, I still love them, but this one I really like. So this is a current favorite of mine. I bought it just before the summer, I think. Didn't bring it with me, and that's the bad side about buying very expensive makeup. I'm more hesitant to travel with them, so I didn't bring it to Spain, obviously, because it's really expensive. But I must say that two of my most happy purchases, blush-wise, is of course, my beautiful Hermes. It looks like that. This is a limited edition one. I'm not sure if you can get it. I bought mine when I was in London this spring at Selfridges, and it is in the color, I think, Rose Alley or something like that. Hermes Plein Air Rose Alley. Oh, Alley, number 10. Have been loving this one. Use it loads. Actually, I would say worth the money, but it is bloody expensive. And this one, Tawny Veil, just so you know. Just showed it to you. But those two I've really, really enjoyed the last couple of months. Oh, I'm making a mess here. Everything is falling like dominoes. So, going in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion, just to get my eyeshadow something to stick on. I think I'm going to make a quite simple look today. I am wearing a white blouse and some brown pants for work. So I think I'm going to go with a little bit of a brown look. I don't think I've done anything with my YSL clutch, the limited edition one. I'm going to use that one. I don't think I've filmed with it. Absolutely love it. I have one pet peeve. I probably mentioned this in a previous video. Can't remember. This shade. Why do they put glitters in this shade? I have like tiny specks of glitter all over my face when I use this. Absolutely love all the metallics. I love the other shiny ones or topper shades. The mattes are incredible. It's those bloody ones. They have one in Stora Dolls that I love the color of, but I have crappy glitter everywhere. Absolutely hate it. And it just destroys it for me. Sorry, daily rant over. I'm gonna go in with that one. But in general, I love this palette. I think it's excellent. It's very pigmented. I do like that about the YSL clutches, what contour clutches? I can't remember what they're called. Couture Eye Palette, 9 shades of brown. I am excited. I am waiting on the new Chanel one. I have seen a preview, my lovely essay at the Chanel store in Stockholm. They had the tester, they didn't have the palette. I'm actually going to try and run down during lunch hour today and see if they have gotten it, because sometimes they will let me buy it, because I do shop an awful lot of Chanel. They did give me a couple of days early access to when I wanted to buy this one. I begged on my hands and knees because I was going to Spain and I haven't seen a proper Chanel store. I'm sure there is one in Malaga. There isn't one anywhere near my mum's place. I would have to go into Malaga, which isn't a hassle. It's quite close. But it would just be easier to buy it. So they actually said I could. I'm going in with the color I hate. I will show it to you. It is light. I don't know if you can see it, but it has these kind of plasticky looking see-through glitters. It's not even proper glitter. I don't understand. Why, YSL? Apart from that, it is a very nice, it has a nice sheen. This would be the ideal shade if it didn't have the bloody glitters. Bugs the crap out of me. Pardon my language. I'm going in with the same one in the inner corner. But anywho, I went to Chanel. I did buy the bronzer and I bought a single eyeshadow that I've been eyeing because I want to make a comparison for you. That's another video, but this one to the soft palette and see if it's the same kind of shade. Spoiler alert, it's not, but quite similar. I am going to make a short of that just to show you. It's a very good one and I will absolutely use it loads. I do love these light kind of shades that I can wear. What am I going to put on my eyes? I'm going to go in with the darkest. Sorry. Pollen, open windows. Good chance of sneezing. Sorry. I still love to have my windows open even though it gives me a sneezy. Gets me sneezing. Sorry. There we go. Somewhat darker. The mid-tone shade in this is not quite light enough for me to use as a transition. It kind of ends up being somewhat of a line. So I take a clean brush and just try to mix it all in. Would have loved to have a slightly lighter one. But I am very excited about the Chanel one. I got to try it, as I said, and it's very light. I understand it's not an inclusive palette by any means. But if I'm being egotistical, it will be amazing for me, being a pale Caucasian female. I only wish that they would make several ones with different color tones. But that's Chanel for you. That's the bad side of high-end luxury makeup. They are not very inclusive, which in this day and age is just ridiculous. They should be able to be. But one brand that is very inclusive, that is coming out with new stuff, is Pat McGrath. I got a message, I think it was the day before yesterday, that something new is coming. I am a Pat McGrath fan and have been for a very long time. I think I purchased my first palette probably 2017, something like that. And I absolutely love her. Love her stuff, love the pigmentation, love everything about it. And she's coming out with 3 new quads. What I don't really love about those is that it feels like colors I've already have. I'm going to go in with, I think, the middle shade on my lids. But I know for a fact that I will buy them anyways, because I love them. I love her quads. I think I have almost all of her eyeshadows that she has come out with. So I'm absolutely going to buy these as well. Because sometimes with Pat McGrath, you can look at a palette and be like, it's not really my jam. And then when you use it, it's like, oh, okay, this one is amazing. So I'm hoping it will be like that. There's actually one quite neutral one that I think looked really interesting. I haven't seen any swatches or anything, but it does look nice. And neutral palettes, I'm a fan of. How many shades of brown or beige can you have? Trillion. Because that's what I wear most. So that's it. Using the little clutch one. Absolutely love this and I recommend it. It's just the lightest shade that I am annoyed with. But it does give a very nice look. And it's the same with the Stora Dolls one. It bugs the living Jesus out of me when I look up close. But of course, nobody's going to look like in your face in that sense. So it's just, I'm the only one who sees it. But every time I've used the Stora Dolls with the horrible glitter shade, I get really nice looks, and I absolutely love that palette still. So it's the same way with this one. I do love the looks that I get. It's just, please, YSL, stop with the glittering shit. We don't want it, especially not us older ladies, which I am pretty sure that you're marketing this for. Glitter on our face is not a good look. Sorry. I'm then going to use my Chanel Espresso. This, I think it's Espresso. Yeah, Espresso number 20. I have all my Chanels out from the last video, so I'm going to use these. Oh, and that one was emptied. I used up the last bit and it's just this little, okay. Had to buy a new one. All right, so we're not going to use Espresso. Then we're going to go and use Santal, the other brown. This is more of a mid-tone brown. These are the ones you screw up. Love these almost as much as I love my Victoria Beckham ones. Still love Victoria Beckham a little bit more. But these also stay on all day and they are very true and trusted friends. And like I said in my Chanel video, I have used these for a very long time. I'm sure that they have expired very, very long time ago. and they still work fine. 0 issues. There we go. We have some liner on. Oh, I need to powder my face. Forgot that. Just chatting along. And I also saw that Pat McGrath are pulling out some, I think it was brow products. Not too interested about those. Not gonna buy them. With Pat McGrath, I only hoard her eyeshadows. I have tried her concealer. It's good, it's just that the colors are all wrong for me. They turn way too yellow. And yeah, it's just not anything special to me. I know that people absolutely love her foundation. Haven't been able to find a color that works well in that one either. Going in with my Chanel loose powder. Where is my powder brush? There it is, this little guy. So I haven't used her foundation. I have quite a few of her lip products. They are good. Lip products, you really don't need to spend that amount of money. Not according to me anyways. And lip products doesn't bring me as much joy as eyeshadow palettes and blushes do. I would say that base products don't really give me that much joy. I just want them to work. So that's why I keep on buying new ones. It's a bit like mascaras. Don't really get me joy out of buying mascaras either. It's just that you just want something that looks good. All right, I think, oh yeah. Sorry guys. I went to my chiropractor yesterday and I had to bring my makeup bag. Handbag. And I put my mascara in it. There we go. This is the Le Beige, the new mascara from Chanel. This is a tubing mascara that I love. I think this is absolutely my new favorite. I really, really, really enjoy the Hermes one. Looks like that. How gorgeous is that? It's just bloody expensive. But that's also a tubing mascara. And I love that one. I think they are somewhat similar. But I think I could be wrong. I don't remember what I paid for the Hermes one because I bought that one in Paris. So that one was obviously paid in euros. Well, not that I can remember what I paid for it anyways, but I think that the Hermes is slightly more expensive than the Chanel one. And for a black mascara, go with a cheaper one. But the Hermes one I have in purple. And I love that one. I don't have a brown one right now, so I am planning on buying the Le Beige one in brown. I normally always have a brown mascara, but I've finished mine. And I was planning on buying the rum one in brown when I got back from Spain. But now, since I found this one, I might as well try this one because it's easier for me to buy. Don't have to ship it all across the world. Well, not the world, the UK, but I don't know why I don't just start with the bottom lashes, because I always end up putting mascara on them anyways. And when you make little boo-boos with this one, it is very easy to take off, which I like, because I always make boo-boos with mascaras. There we go. Gonna use my lovely friend. This is the Depend, the Duo Twin Thin liner. This is the somewhat darker shade. I think it's in, is it soft brown or medium brown or something like that, I think. No, this was taupe. Never mind that, I have two. They do look rather similar on. It is quite nice to have two separate colors, because I usually go in with the lighter one and then I can just make a few extra ones with the darker one, so it makes it look a little bit more natural. It's not completely necessary, but I like it. And she has brows. I think I'm running out of this one. Need to buy some more. What's with my brows today? They look a bit wild. We'll see what these look like. I think I'm gonna go in with my Chanel. This little guy, I never remember what it's called. It's the screw up one. Stylo Sourcil Haute Precision Microfine Defining Eyebrow Pencil in Brown Clair, number 156. Just gonna try and organize this mess a bit. Like I said, I usually have this in my little makeup bag. This is an old YSL. When you bought two things, you got it as a gift, I think. It's an old clutch. I love this one. Been using it for years. It's a little bit padded, so it keeps my makeup safe. But I also love this one by Lisa Eldridge. Those are the two makeup bags I usually use. They're a good size and easy to bring with you. Easy to have in your handbag. And then on the end you have a spoolie. Definitely think this one is getting old because it's looking a bit patchy and weird. There we go. Back in my makeup bag. So, and we are finishing off with my Giorgio Armani, was it number 7? I think it's called something with nude. Yeah, Prismaglass, and in 07, I think it's called nude something. I don't know why all the luxury brands have ceased to put the names on the vial or bottles or packaging. It's written on the cardboard box, but nobody keeps those, do they? Am I the only one that throws them away? I don't know. It's number 7, anyways. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. Are you buying any of the Pat McGrath new release, or are you planning on buying the Chanel? I think it's 12 colors, or maybe 9, can't remember. But yeah, that's the final work look for today. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here again soon, I hope. Take care. Bye.